Well, 3 Air Force sergeants are now facing courts-martial for safety violations connected to the death of a West Michigan airman last year. That word from a Florida newspaper and from the family of senior airman Jimmy Hansen. Hansen's father spoke with 24-hour News 8's Tony Televiet tonight. Tony's at the live desk with more.
Good evening, and the late airman's parents plan to attend and speak at the sentencings.
We want justice.
Justice after his son, senior airman Jimmy Hansen, died on September 15th, 2010.
He was a good kid. He was a kid of his word.
The Calhoun County native was an observer watching the detonation of unusable explosives in Iraq when he was struck in the chest by a piece of one of those explosives. A military report out earlier this year says the people running the detonation did not take all the right precautions. It says the explosives were detonated at ground level when they should have been put in a pit or a trench. It says people were in the direct line of sight of the explosions and the base plates of the explosives were pointed at them. And it says at least some of the people at the detonations did not have the right protection.
We want these people to know that the mistakes they made that day, the decisions they made that day, to not follow the proper policy and procedure, the consequences that those choices made, those decisions that they made, have these severe consequences.
Rich Hansen says speaking at 3 court-martial sentencings expected to happen in January and February will be another difficult time for a family that feels it's marking time, waiting to move forward. But he is planning to be there.
The Air Force has invited us, or actually wants us to come to testify in the sentencing phase after they're convicted, to testify about what kind of person Jimmy was, who he was, and then how this has affected all of us.
Hansen says he thinks about his son every day.
There are days you just start crying for no reason. But, every day is a new day and you just keep moving forward.
Rich Hansen is retired from the Air Force himself. He says the observation program, the one his son was taking part in when this all happened, has stopped. But as you heard him say, he still wants justice. We'll be right back.